Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing great today because wow, if you missed the opening game of the 2025 NFL season, you missed one of the most dramatic, chaotic, and flat-out wild starts we've seen in years. The Philadelphia Eagles, fresh off their Super Bowl win, opened their title defense with a 24-20 victory over the Dallas Cowboys, and honestly, this game had everything. Ejections, weather delays, clutch plays, and plenty of controversy. So, let's talk about it. The drama started literally before the first play from scrimmage. Eagles defensive tackle Jalen Carter was ejected from the game after spitting on Dak Prescott. Yeah, you heard that right, spitting on the quarterback before the first snap. That's not just shocking, it's one of those moments that makes you stop and ask, how's that even happen on the NFL's opening night? Carter later apologized, but let's be real, losing one of your defensive stars right out of the gate could have been disastrous. And it immediately gave the Cowboys momentum. Do you think this kind of behavior deserves a suspension beyond just the ejection? Dallas struck first with a Javonte Williams rushing touchdown, and for a moment, it felt like the Cowboys might take advantage of Philly's early meltdown. But then Jalen Hurts did what Jalen Hurts does best. He led a quick response, finishing the drive with a short rushing score. That's the kind of leadership that makes Hurts so dangerous, and it's why the Eagles trust him in any situation. The first half was back and forth like a heavyweight fight. Williams found the end zone again, Hurts answered with another rushing touchdown, and then came one of the prettiest plays of the night, a 51-yard bomb from Hurts to Jahan Dotson that set up Saquon Barkley for a 10-yard score. Barkley, wearing midnight green, already feels like he's been with the Eagles forever, doesn't he? Dallas managed to close the half with some big kicks from Brandon Aubrey, including a 53-yarder, making it a tight 21-20 game at the break. Then came the second half, and if you thought the first half was strange, things got even crazier. Jake Elliott drilled a massive 58-yard field goal, and just when it seemed like the Eagles were finding rhythm, the skies opened up. A lightning delay hit, and fans had to sit through a 65-minute pause in the action. Have you ever noticed how weather delays can totally change the momentum of a game? Players cool off, coaches have to re-strategize, and sometimes the energy just doesn't come back the same way. When play finally resumed, both teams looked a little out of sync. The Eagles even fumbled away a chance to put the game away, and for a moment, Dallas had a golden opportunity. But here's the thing about rivalry games. Execution matters more than hype. The Cowboys couldn't capitalize, and that missed chance ended up costing them. As the clock wound down, Hurts kept things steady, finishing 19 of 23 passing with 214 total yards, and most importantly, 0 turnovers. Barkley added balance with 60 rushing yards and his touchdown, while the Eagles' defense, short-handed after Carter's ejection, stood tall when it mattered most. The Cowboys had a shot late on a 4th and 3, but Philadelphia's defense shut the door, sealing the 24-20 win. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't clean, but it was gritty, and that's the kind of win that makes you believe this Eagles team is built to handle adversity. 9 penalties, a bizarre ejection, a weather delay, and they still pulled through. That's not easy to do. On the flip side, the Cowboys will be kicking themselves. They had chances to flip the game, but their red zone execution and play calling just weren't sharp enough. So, here's my question for you. Does this game tell us more about the Eagles' resilience or about the Cowboys' inability to finish when it matters? Because honestly, I see it both ways. The Eagles showed championship composure, but Dallas once again struggled to close out a big game. If you're a Cowboys fan, how confident are you after watching that? Now, moving forward, the Eagles are heading into Week 2 with a huge matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs, a rematch that already has fans buzzing. Meanwhile, the Cowboys will need to regroup quickly if they want to avoid falling behind in the NFC East race. One thing's for sure, if this opening night is a preview of what the season has in store, we're in for some absolute fireworks in 2025. Alright, that's my take on the Eagles' win over the Cowboys in what might go down as one of the most bizarre openers in NFL history. What did you think of the game? Do you think Jalen Carter's ejection could have long-term consequences for Philly? And do you believe Dallas missed their best shot at stealing one on the road? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, Share this video with your fellow football fans and subscribe to the channel for more NFL recaps, analysis, and updates all season long. Until next time, stay tuned and stay hyped because football is officially back.